Hello, everybody. Just got in from the office. Today was like the longest Friday on the planet because yesterday was a day off. And if you have to work the day after a day off, it is the longest day ever. So I want to show you, I have a box from Winnie. Let me do some texty text real quick. And hold on, let me just text a few people. Let me see. Let me text. Okay. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Steph. Hello, Brian. Winnie! Yes, Winnie, I was about to text you. Your box came in and it's huge and it's heavy, like heavy. I was like, let me take my work bag off. Okay, let me show you guys the bag I used today because I'm so excited about this bag. Hey, Apple Blonde. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, actually, Jeanette and Jennifer. So that's probably why I always get you guys confused because you both come in same time a lot of times. Anyway, this bag I used today, remember I bought this when I went thrifting with my twin and I had to buy it and I've conditioned it 2 times. Look at how pretty it came out. Well, I found who made it. Guess who makes it? This man or company, they've been making bags and other things. They have 3 stores in Austin, Texas, and they've been making selling stuff since 2006. And I messaged them, emailed them and said, "Hey, look, I bought this at their store. I love this bag. Can I bring it in so you can do a hot stamp?" Because they do hot stamping. And they said, "Yeah, sure." So tomorrow morning, I'm going to go see how much it's going to cost me to hot stamp this because I'm going to get this customized with my name, not my full name, just like J. King. I just think it's such a beautiful bag. I wish I could do the engraving up here, but this is a magnetic flap. And I don't think that's able to happen. I think it has to go down here, but I will find out tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I have to go to the post office. I have to go. I'm going up to Austin to get that thing, and it's an amazing bag. So anyway, first thing first. Um, I want to open this because I have no clue what this is. It's a mystery package. It says it's from the shipping center. I hate it when they say from shipping facility because what the hell? Like, what shipping facility? Oh, guys, Winnie, Dawn. If Dawn's here or not, I don't know. Glory, if you're here, are watching in the replay. She'll probably watch the replay. I got mine in my Viv doll, straight from China. You know, it's a pink color, and these are not the right fleurs. So this is inspired. It's not a blatant, complete ripoff, but because this is what the fleurs are supposed to look like, and this is what they look like on the feet. So it's inspired, y'all, inspired. But look how cute this is. I love it. I'm happy because I'm not paying Vivian prices. Vivian's expensive, y'all. She's bougie. So this is a company. Now this is a boring purchase, y'all. For the men in the audience, I apologize, but these are. It's a new bra company I found, and I have no idea if these are going to work for me. I've been wearing the same brand of bra for so long, but I figured if the testimonials are half as good as they sound, let me just try these out. And they were having some weird sale, so I got like 4 different types of under things. They all come in their own package. So I got 3 things from this company, and it's designed in the US, made in China. They're 3XL. We'll see if these fit. They're kind of like the bras that are, no underwire, and the company is called feelinggirl.com. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I have no idea. They talk a big talk, but let's see. So this is the company name, and this is one of those stretchy, you can fit everybody. It's supposed to fit everybody up to certain, it's in a mocha color. So I'll find out. And then I'll report if these work. Because technically, based on their size chart, they should work for me. Well, it's a long story. Let's not go there. Let's go to Winnie's. Winnie's Um, I feel like this is a two-part gift because if this is her Nespresso box, um, and this is Ed sent her an espresso for Christmas, right? And then Winnie cleaned house, and her and Carter, and thank you Carter for telling Mom you don't use that bag, get rid of it. So she was gonna send me a couple bags turned into an entire box, and a couple bags was wow. This box does it have a weight on here? It doesn't have a weight on here, but it is. When I tell you this box is heavy, this is probably one of the heaviest boxes I've ever gotten that did not include liquid. Like I mail order a lot of stuff from Amazon, including sodas. Big box, big brown box. I need a Winnie boxes, Buta. 14 pounds. Yep, 14 pounds. I think I've said the 17-pound box before to correct, but it didn't have as much stuff in it as this. Oh my Lord Jesus. Yay! Oh my God. So I'm going to show you the bag that I asked she was going to get rid of. I was like, hey, can I have that one? And she said, sure. And it was this one. I love it. I actually almost bought this recently because if you notice, I'm missing a bag up there that was Wizard of Oz, that what my witch. I sold that one. It still needs to go to its home, but I wanted a one with the cast members on it. And I think this is pretty. I think this is, I don't know, this is scent arts. I don't know if this is the PU leather one or the leather one, but I don't care. I love it. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey everybody. So this is like very cool. This was in her collection. Must have lost my address. No, we were actually getting this one. I was getting this from her anyway. And then she was sending it back to my twin. And the next thing I know, Carter was like, you don't use that one, you don't use that one, you don't use that one. And Winnie just put it on a box and said, here you go. So this one, oh my goodness. I didn't even know you owned this. This is a Coach bag, guys. This is a beautiful Coach bag. I do not remember the name of this Coach bag, but Winnie, I don't think I've ever seen this bag on your channel, like ever. Um, this is awesome. I think this is a Madison, 2018, or it's a version of a Madison. It's not exactly a Madison. I'll have to do some research on this, but this is fabulous. Thank you. So put that to the side. And then this one was the other one I was going to get from her because she says she doesn't use it. So this one is a Ralph Lauren, Lauren by Ralph Lauren. And you know I love a Ralph Lauren bag. And it has, look how pretty the buckle is on this one. I will totally use this bag. And again, I don't see this as a Winnie bag at all. Hey, Miss Kathy. That was Maddie's. Oh, the Coach was Maddie's. Okay, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, because I'm like, I've never seen you with that bag ever. Oh, dude. Yay. I had the black one. I don't know what I did with the black one, but I love this one. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is such a New Year's bag. Oh, I love sparkles, y'all. I love and I don't think Winnie's ever used this one either. She has competition now. You know, she has that sparkly Coach Candy Crystal. Yeah, we don't reach for this one. Um, oh yeah, the Ralph Lauren's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Winnie just giving you a hard time. That was, I think, a TJ bag like 10 or 15 years ago. I had it in my head. It was a department store one. Oh, wow, I know it's beautiful. It does need a conditioning. Actually, the mask or the other one does too, but I love this. This is a very beautiful shape. I love it. It's like a mailbox. I love this bag. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. I'm totally going to use that. But wait, there's more. And I'm supposed to share some of these with my twin. This one specifically is supposed to go to my twin sister. She's maybe not getting this from me. She might have to take some other things out of my collection. I love this. You know, I like a fussy, faffy bag. And this is a fluffy, faffy bag. Okay, this is a This is not easy to get into. It's pretty, but you have to do this, and then you have to unzip it. It has a double zip, and then that's how you get into this bag. So that's kind of a lot if you just want to grab and go and you're just not really into um dealing with all of this. I love this. I think this is, I like a fussy bag. I use some pretty fussy dang bags out there. So the strap is adjustable, but does not look like it's attachable. Yeah. So it's weird. So it's like this top handle crossbody with this like detail, like a Western detail to this. It's like the Coach and the Earl bags are gorgeous. I agree, Apple Blonde. The chats are flying. Hopefully I said in hi. Hi, everybody. Love the black one. I know. Where are you hiding all? I know. Where were you hiding these bags? Like, where were these in your room? I don't remember you unboxing them. No, I do remember the Wizard of Oz because I seriously almost bought that bag. This one is a Kate Spade pink nylon. I love a nylon bag, and this actually has a good drop. This will actually work for me, and yes, I will use this, and I will put a patch right over this little sort of spot on here, but I probably could clean this because this is just a nylon. This is easy to clean. Nylon is really easy to clean, especially this shiny nylon. It's not as scary as you think. I love this bag. This is cute. Now, this is a bag my twin might steal from me, but she just comes into my house and occasionally she's so hard to buy bags for. She has to see the bag and like, that's the bag I want. And then I just give it to her because it's so hard. I have 1,000 bags. And in all the years of me with my twin, not very many of them have gone to her house because I always think she'll love this bag and she doesn't. What is the fussy bag called? It's called, this fussy bag is called UNIFINGER, Unifinger, which is a very strange name. Hey, Morella, I have a Coach bag that belonged to Maddie. I want you to see what it is because I don't know what it is. Taking a pink bag. Oh yeah, and my sister's totally taking the pink bag if she sees it. But I gave her a bag for Christmas that she actually liked. One of them ones that was huge, and you'll see the video. She actually didn't like it. So this is the bag that used to belong to Maddie, and I got this Coach bag. It's pretty. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a 2018 bag. But it has the chain strap. I think this came out right before the Tabbies did. This is a very pretty. I love the turn lock on that. That's really pretty. Let's see. Ooh, the cubby holes must be deep. I think a lot of these, well, one of the bags was in Maddie's room, and plus you only see that one spot behind her. There's a whole room. Really nice style Unifinger, yeah. So let me pull out. Oh, Winnie, this is one of my favorite. Wait a minute. You gave me a Teddy Blake. Oh my gosh, girl, thank you. I love this tote. I had this one, not this one. Yeah, no, not this one. But I got one from you before that was in pink. We did a trade or something, but I love this. This is like one of the most useful, and I don't even know if Teddy Blake makes this one anymore. And I think it was one of their best bags, really. And then in here, there's more. This is a Lady Dior inspired. Actually, this is really cute. I like this. This is a really cute Lady Dior. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna try it. I love a boxy tote. This is a boxy tote. So I have Lady, and it was just sitting in here. And there's the strap that goes with this. So this has a divide. Very pretty bag. This is a very pretty bag. I do like the Teddy Blake bags. I just think they're awfully expensive. Even on sale with promotion, I just think they're expensive. Yay! I love this color. This is a 6M Likey. Again, Winnie, I've never seen this bag on your channel. Teddy Blake, Linda P, sorry. Yeah, Yeah, but I have Carter to thank for this because Carter told her mom, "Hey, you don't use that. You don't use that. Put it, send it away, send it away." So I got this humongous box of goodies. There's still two more things in here. So I like this. This is really cute. I like a kiss lock top handle. This is really, I love this color. I just love this color. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this feels like it could be, it's not too soft, not too, it could be PU, it could not be. Let's find out. Could be, I bought that when for a video I never ever made. That's funny. Yeah, it's PU leather. This is PU leather. So here for a good time, but a short time, but a good time, right? And I didn't buy the little coach version of this, so I'm happy to get this because I wanted one. And this one is a Kate. I love it. It's so cute. This is a Kate Spade Fasciano, cute little bag. I love this color. You know, this is one of my favorite colors of all time, and it should have a strap on the interior. It does. It has a black strap. I love a mixed colorway. And again, Winnie, I would never have picked this up for you. Was this one of Liz Carter's or Maddie's bag? Because I just do not see you ever carrying this. Pretty big for me. Love a kiss lock. I know, right? I bought that on a whim. Okay, blue one is great restaurant bag. Ooh, that's a good idea. Maddie's, yes. So I have Maddie's. So Maddie and I are kind of neighbors. She lives not too far away from me, as in she's just one state over. Where Winnie is a couple states over. Yeah. And I have a random. It was a bag keeper in snakeskin. Yeah, it is. This is no, this is like part of a bag. If you're missing part of a strap, I have it, Winnie, and it's snake. So you might be. I don't think I had any snake. But is it the Simbano? That's too cute. Oh, that goes with the uniform. Okay, that snake one does. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I remember when you this one. I do remember when you got this one. This one was so funny. It's their graffiti Simbano with the eye. Can you imagine this if I put rhinestones all over it? Wouldn't that be cool? Especially on the eye, if I did rhinestones. That would be a fun project bag to make that look, cute. I have had several of these bags and they've actually done really well. Um once Wine Soul said it goes with the Ralph Lauren. Okay, let me grab the Ralph. Oh, that makes wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Let me get this back in its box. Um, and then I'll have Jennifer's coming up tomorrow, so I'm gonna have her pick what she wants, except for maybe not that Teddy Blake. She already took my other Teddy Blake that I bought. I bought a couple Teddy Blakes. I bought one from Winnie. Winnie's given me one. She's given me two now. And then the very first Teddy Blake bag I ever purchased, my sister saw it and it was a goner, and she still won't give it back to me. And I was like, Durr. So let me get I love, 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 love. Oh no, the unifinger for the strap. Okay, unifinger. Unifinger. This one. Why would that snakeskin strap go onto this bag? How would that, where would that go? Unless there's no, well, let's just go into this bag and open it, open it. It totally says strap on. You can change you can change the look of that strap. Oh, this strap. Thank you. The only thing that has a buckle. That makes complete sense. I'm like, where's the buckle? And here it is. Thank you for whoever caught that. Um, I love that because I love a snake, and this is actually a real snake, y'all. It's not, its scales are, this is a real snake. I'm totally wearing it like this. You know I love a reptile on a bag. That, that's cool. I love contrast. I love that. That's awesome. But let's open this up and I can show you what's inside. So it has all its stuffings, all the stuffing, and then it has a hint. It has a very fancy packet. Let's open this up. So this Unifinger, which it's a new brand to me, they have several styles apparently. Very equestrian. Has all that type of, it has like a saddlebag version, a tote version. I like this east-west up here. Another, this is really cool. And it says, well, it's just I hope you enjoy it. It doesn't really, it gets us follow us, and that's it. It's like it's an advert of, hey, we have cool stuff, and they do have cool stuff. So let's take a look on the inside. Take out the silica package. You know, I love that I never did reach for it. Oh yeah, it's fussy. She doesn't do fussy like this. Um, so inside it has one slip pocket, one zip pocket on the back wall. And let's open this. So that big box that was from Winnie. Yay. Giant box from Winnie. And so there we go. I'm trying to see if it has a materials list in here. I do not see a materials tag at all on this bag, which is interesting because most things, a lot of things, yeah, yeah, you can take that box. Yeah. Thank you. He's been helping me break down boxes because I've had so many boxes. So let me go look at this. Winnie says she's sorry. Hi, Pugsley. Hi. And I got a couple bags that were her daughter's, which is really cool. But Winnie put some more bags in there in that box because Jenny is going to get dibs on some of these bags because here I'm gonna hand you this bag and you can put it here. Hand me the box back. I know it's insanity in here. It is crazy town. And let me get these bags moved in here. Especially, tell Maddie I love this, but I have a very sneaky suspicion my sister's taking this one. And then, that. This is going to stay here. Okay, put that out there. The whole bottle. Okay. And let me see if I can. Move other things out of the way so James can actually walk over here. Because the children want to say hello. And it's like a bag of palooza in the way. Like, seriously, there's bags everywhere. There were bags everywhere before I got more bags. Hi. Hi. Hi, Pugsley. Pugsley wants to say hello. Yes, Pugsley. Come here. Pugsley. This is Wednesday. No, this is Pugsley. This is Mr. He's been so sweet and needy lately. Like last night, he woke me up so many times just because he wanted cuddle. He wanted me to pet him. Seriously. That's what he wanted. He just wanted to be pet, and then he snored in my face. It was ridiculous.
You ready to go? You're gonna stay here.
No, he's not gonna stay here, but his tail's wagging nonstop. As soon as you walk out, he'll have a fit. He's like, no, wait.
Are you gonna come? Or are you gonna stay there? Bye, Pugsley.
I am shocked.
Bye bye. Bye, Pugsley.
That's what I was waiting for. He's like, no. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Hi, everybody. So all of the bags have gone into the other space so I could get the dogs in here. So, but I did pull this one out because I love this. I really, really love this. I love the art on this so much. I think this is so cool. Will I ever use it? I don't know. I only used my other Wizard of Oz a few times, and this one I've not used at all yet. The thing about having a shopping problem is that stuff, but the cardboard will overrun you quick. Bill gets so mad at the boxes. He says the dang shopping department is closing. Yes. I know. James normally never breaks down my boxes because it's his form of protest about me having all these things come in. So I normally spend all my time doing it, but it was so crazy that he's like, Jackie, do you want me to break down those boxes for you? I'm like, yes, thank you. So tomorrow, part of my job is to break down boxes, do recycling. But guys, I did not buy a bag today. I already bought my January bag. I bought it at 5 a.m. January 1st. When I was, unexpectedly saw the perfect bag for me. And I bought two, it was 2 for 1. And so January bag is bought. So no more bags this month. You will be seeing bags come in because they are still trickling in from December. But anyway, thank you, Winnie. Oh my God. So we're going to share the love with some of those bags. Don't worry, they'll be shared. Um, they will be shared. But I want to pull up this because I desperately want to look at it closer, and I might use this one tomorrow because I really, really love this Ralph Lauren bag, and it's so cool. Okay, so this is the top handle only bag, so there's no crossbody, and it has no magnetic closure. It has a zip on one side, like that. And to give it some more play, you have to, again, another bag I just don't see Winnie ever using because to really make it function, you have to play with buckles and snaps. So to give it more play so you can open up the bag more, um, loosen it up some, if you have to, it really truly is a belt. And honestly, you could just keep it unbuckled completely like so to get the full maximum. I'm gonna have to pull this. Okay, so this is it's not a belt all the way around, it's a belt that's attached here and here. So it's like a half belt. So the fully extended, you can get it pretty big and it's gonna stay like that. So I'll probably leave it open because I like wearing my belt bags like that. I like that look. Wait till the 6th. Me too, Donna. I will probably keep my tree up another 2 weeks. I carried that bag for months. Really? Wait a minute. Which bag? This bag? Winnie, this bag? It was exactly Dawn. Last put my tree up, it stays like Gretchen Jack, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Um, yeah. Yes. Oh, really? I can't believe you carried this for months. I love this bag. I think this is awesome. I love the leather. I love the color. I love the crinkling. I mean, it's not crinkled leather, but look at how the veining has aged. It has great character. Super duper great character. Now because I'm sitting here with y'all hanging out, we're gonna condition this bag. And then I'm gonna, hey Grace, hello everybody. Um, yeah, so we will be sharing bag and don't worry, I can't keep everything. And she knew that. When he gave that to me, she says, you guys go have fun. She goes, I'm not using these, and I'm really excited about the ones from Maddie, because I like I like Kate Spade bags. I like Kate Spade bags. I like all the bags. You know, if I was more discerning, I would have fewer bags. No, I love them all, which is it's really hard too, because today Dooney has this really good sale right now. They've been having good sales for months. Now they're even having another good sale. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then some friends were selling some amazing bags on Facebook. I had to scroll right by it. I was like, nope, Jackie, pay off your debt. Go on vacation. We want to stay married for another 20 years. I do not want to be married to my bags. And if I keep buying bags, James is like, I'm done. Not seriously, I'm not serious. He's just very sad. And I don't want to look at the sad face, okay? I don't want to look at that face when he sees more boxes at the front door, you know, and he's like, Jackie, where are you going to put all these? I don't want to give up more space in my house. So I'm going to have to be better, be better. Um, and having said that, send me all your bags, because this is what I love doing. I love conditioning, and then if I can rehome them, I will. So bags that I'm gifted, I do not sell. Bags that are gifted to me, I gift forward. So, and I have gifted forward several bags that Jess Beth has given me. And I've gifted forward some other bags that have been gifted to me. And I tell my friends, this was gifted to me. I did not pay for it. In the spirit of gifting, I'm going to gift this to you. And when you are done with it, please gift it forward. Because that's the point of having bags like this, is that they're good, excellent bags, and sharing them with people who will use them. Somebody somewhere. Like I gave away a bag that was given to me by Jolie. It was a little Michael Kors bag, crossbody. It was too small for me. It isn't my Violet's vibe. She meant for Violet to have it. But my housekeeper is very petite, and her, like, as I say, 5 feet less, like 5 foot nothing. She's 5 foot and under, I think. Very petite, and she needed a new bag. And I said, well, what are you looking for? And she sent me a bag that looked very similar to that Michael Kors. And I said, well, will this one work for you? And she says, thank you. I don't know if she's ever had a designer bag, because um that's just not in their budget. And when I say, she was looking for like a $15 bag. So the bag she had broken, and we all know Michael Kors is a $15 bag. So I said, here, take this one. And she loved it. And it worked for her. So yay. Love this color, Jackie. I know. From 10 years or 15 years ago, and it's fabulous. Winnie, this bag is fabulous. I'm happy you don't use it anymore, and this one will stay in my collection. Jennifer's not getting her hands on this one. This is not a Jenny bag, because of the top handle. Jenny, as a mom, everything has to be strapped on somehow. No, just top handle. This is something I can use. This is a cool bag, and it sucked down that conditioner like nobody's business. It was like, oh, thank you. So let's put that to the side. And then I wanted to pull, oh wait, to grab, I'm not going to stuff it, because I think I'm going to use that pretty quickly. I have so much stuff in the way. James is laughing at me silently. Okay, I need to pick out a bag for tomorrow, because the bag I'm in right now is going to be taken to the store. So I need to pick a different bag to use. My twin sister's coming over. I have a bunch of stuff I have to send in the mail. 2 boxes are going to Winnie. 1 box is going to Craig. If I can remember to pack it. That one might take another week, because have to gather the things. And then I have a box going to Brian. We're doing a trade. So a lot of things are happening in my life, and most of it had happened like this weekend, because I needed to get this, all this stuff had to go in the post box, and I was hoping I would be a good person and get this all done during the week. Not a thing. My work week on what was it? On my day off, I was so busy. I didn't do any, and I'm behind on YouTube. I have to upload a video. I'm doing a collab with Dee Dee Bean, and so I am a little behind on like, I don't know, everything. But hey, it's only the second of the year. It's one day at a time. We will catch up. It will be fine. I'm wondering if I should use um what is everybody else doing this weekend? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just nosy, y'all. Hey, Don. Or I'll wear your gold bag. Oh my God, for sure. Um, silver hardware and buckles. That's a cool thing to do, though. Yes, gift. It's a cycle up. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and Winnie, honestly, Winnie is the first one to tell you. She gives you something and it's yours. If you want to sell it, you can sell it. I am that person that likes to keep that going forward because I remember the first time I was given a bag when I couldn't afford a bag or didn't have the money to buy a bag. That and getting a bag from a friend was just amazing. It was just amazing. And I appreciate everybody who has ever sent me a bag at all for any reason because it it means you thought of me and then you took the time to mail it to me. And that is everything because, you know, I gift me gifts. I gift myself gifts. Like when I rewatched the New Year's live, and it was funny. Well, what was your favorite gift for Christmas? And everybody says, "Well, the gift I got myself." Me too. I'm the same boat. The gift I got myself. Um, so it's apparently have no real plans. What I finally have no real plans. I have too many plans. You know what? I think I'm gonna use this bag tomorrow. I really like this color. It is a Kate Spade bag. This one didn't have the crossbody, so I'm going to have to grab a crossbody to use with it. Um, oh no, it does have a crossbody. I lie. So we're going to use this Kate Spade tomorrow because I like Kate Spade. And I conditioned this last week and it's doing pretty good. I love this color. I love a royal blue, a cornflower blue, a dusty blue, a turquoise blue. There's very few blue bags I don't like. Love your earrings. Thank you. These are Mickey earrings, and these ones are Mickey cruise line earrings. So yeah, we do Mickey every day, all the time. Let me move this bag out of the way. This was a bag fail. I'm probably not going to keep that bag. I bought it, but I'm not keeping it because the person that disclosed some of the issues with it. And I don't even think I'm going to sell that one. That was going to be a gifted forward moment because it was altered really badly. And I don't want to gift something like that. And, people expect it to be the original, whatever. That's one of the problems when you modify something. When you modify something, a lot of the value just leaves because most people don't want modified. They want it the way it was originally designed. Yeah, whatever. Hey, have you guys been watching everybody's new Christmas tradition? Take the money and spend on everybody else and gift yourself. Kidding, I could never. Kathy says, I rarely have plans outside of long-standing weekly meetups with a walking running group. Tomorrow we're supposed to meet up with I always have too many plans, I'll be honest. My twin is always mad at me because she's like, you're always so busy. I'm like, but I really don't plan. Like I didn't have plans for tomorrow till today, today when I text the people about this, knowing that I had driven up to Austin, that was not in my list of things to do. What was on my list of things to do for Saturday was to go through my storage unit for my mother-in-law and go through her estate stuff because we got to get that stuff settled. And Jennifer just so happened, we went and had dinner with her yesterday. And I said, hey, Jen, do you want blah, blah, blah? And she's like, yes. I'm like, here's some pictures. And so finally, some of that stuff from his mom's estate that's left, the actual goods. We have so much furniture in my house from our own life, from my dad's family, from my grandmother, my father. I honestly have no more. I can use maybe there's another China cabinet's going to be coming in here. Another dresser is going to be coming here. 3 or 4 foot lockers are going to be coming here. These foot lockers are sea chests, you know. I don't have enough space in my house for his mother's possessions too. So some of those things are going to go to my twin. Now the sea chests, those are stuff that belong to his grandfather, you know, family heirloom things. I have to pull out the photo boxes because I'm going to go through all the photos for James. He's still in the angry phase and he can't deal with it. So I'm going to go through all his family photos and put them in boxes in photo albums and then get those to his aunt, which is the only person that will care about it. And then it's up to her. Then unfortunately it will be up to her son to deal with, but at least we won't have to deal with it. And I will give it to her in a manner that is digestible. That's not just here's 3 cases of, you know, big cardboard boxes of bags of photos and negatives and carousels of slides and things nobody can actually. I mean, I know there's companies you can send negatives to, but it's just we don't know these people. We literally don't know these people. So the only people who know these people is his aunt. So I'm gonna make sure this stuff gets his aunt. So if they want to chuck it, they can chuck it. Now, stuff from my dad's estate that I've been going through, I've been finding all kinds of weird stuff. I've been texting my other 2 sisters. I'm like, hey, do you want these? Because if not, I'm gonna throw it out. And they're like, no, throw it out. So that's what I've been doing last weekend and this week, and it's going to be going through documents, family papers. I threw out so many king documents from my grandfather. My grandfather was a PhD historian and was in frontier history. He kept every dang thing, every correspondence. I had letters from cousins and uncles. He's number 11 of 11. So he was the last of the line. And there's a couple historians along our branch of family, but no one told me who they were. So I chucked out correspondences, handwritten letters from 1971. I was born in 1979. I did not know these people. And I said, Jennifer, I don't know these people. You don't know these people. Yeah, it's interesting to somebody, but if it was that important, grandfather would have given this to somebody while he was living. He did not. He's just a hoarder. So I am throwing this out. You know, and she was like, and it hurts my soul to do it. But I'm like, we are the end of the line. It's like I have nobody to give this to and no history to share with. So I says, I'm just going to throw these out. Now I kept the yearbooks, I kept the family reunion things, I kept some of the important documents and the diplomas and the award certificates. I threw out the news clippings. Like my grandfather got a ton of write-ups in the newspaper. He sold real estate. He was a superintendent of schools. He, you know, he's a PhD. He was a very busy, outgoing person. This is where I get it from, probably. So that stuff, I'm like, my dad couldn't handle it. So when his parents' estate, he just put a storage unit. And then when he died, I inherited his storage unit. Anyway, that's what I'm doing this weekend. And I'm going to be trying, as soon as I can get more of this estate stuff done, I'll be able to go through my bag hoard, because what I want to do is organize my bags by color, starting with blue. So my thought is I'm just going to go through every shelf as I can and just pull out all the blue bags and then go to one shelf and start putting all the blue bags on that shelf. And then as I come across a blue bag, just doing it little by little because it's overwhelming. My bag collection is overwhelming. And since blue is my favorite color, it is my largest collection. But I'm also very excited. I'm very happy to start really seeing my collection. I'm reorganizing my house. I bought some new bookcases over the last weekend, and because I've had more books show up. Oh, did you guys watch James Jam's video yesterday? Her Thursday visit, her video is a book video. She was showing off books, but in that book video, she showed off the Page Wings shirt she got, which she loves. And we all agree we need another order. And she said, I already put in a really big order. I'm like, yeah, you're going to want more. And so she was showing, I had not known. Apparently, I was not paying attention to the book videos when she said bookoutlet.com. I'm like, what is bookoutlet.com? Because I have always bought my books off of Amazon because Amazon was originally a bookseller. So I would just buy things off Amazon or half.com, which was like textbooks and stuff, right? So I go to bookoutlet.com last night after watching James Jam's video, and I was watching the replay of Dawn Les Couture video, and oh my Jesus, I spent a good long while sorting through the books, and I picked out 12 books. All of them are like book one of series. Now, I don't know the authors. I don't know the series. I just went for discount bin. They have a discount bin. I went in there. I said, I want hardcovers. Give me 12 books. Or I just picked the books I liked. I didn't go through all 10,000, listings. Of course not. I just went to fantasy. I honestly prefer science fiction or lit RPG novels and stuff like that, but I'll take what I can take. And for $98, I got 12 books. And my goal is to read one book a month. Now, my sister is laughing at me because she's like 4 books a month. She's a voracious reader. James is a voracious reader when he would read. I need to stop scrolling on sales sites. So I figured if I go to bed, instead of looking at my dang phone and finding ads, ooh, how pretty, and I could just read in bed, which is what I moved a lamp in there. I moved a side table in there so I could do more reading at night, actual books, not just my phone. And they also say the blue light, to get away from the blue light from the screen, is actually better for you to sleep. And my sleep has been horrible. So I figured, okay, we'll try the old-fashioned read before bed with a regular light, not blue light screen of death, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, the page wing stuff is pretty cool. The sweatshirts are top notch. They actually, I think she's right that they do run true to size. I'm used to a larger oversized sweatshirt, but the 4Xs fit me. I still think they fit me like a 2X because this is a 2X, but this is a men's unisex 2X. So I don't wear women's clothing very often. I wear a lot of men's clothing. That's my plan, to read a book before bed. Yeah, that's what I figured I'd do because if I'm just scrolling on Instagram and social medias, I'm gonna see ads. If I go to Poshmark, I'm liked and heart things. People are gonna send me offers, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, I want," and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh crap," because where am I gonna put another 1,000 bags? I can't get another 1,000 bags. I've only been on YouTube for 2.5 years, and I started YouTube with 200 bags. So in 2 years, 2.5 years ish. Oh no, I think it's 2.5 years. I think I'm coming up on 3 years in March or something. I have added in, 800 bags. You know, well, to be fair, I probably had way over. I probably had more like 250 bags when I started. I just say it was 200, and then I've gotten rid of lots of bags. And I kind of went like a kid in a candy store when I discovered Ralph Lauren and had to buy everything I'd never seen before. And I kind of did that with a lot of different things. So now that I've oversaturated my love and joy, um, and I've kind of honed it in. I've kind of really honed in my style. Well, I become kitschy. If it's a themed dragon, if it's a witch, if it's like, tea roses on Coach, a woven leather bag over there. That one I got from Just Beth. That's a really pretty, I forgot the name of the brand. That's a really pretty PU leather, vegan leather bag. That's a really pretty bag. I just get all these things that I've learned that I have to cycle through them. It's really hard for me. I mean, I know I say it all the time. It's really hard for me to let go, but that's why gifting it forward helps, because if I can gift it to other people, then I'm happy, because I'm like, oh yeah, somebody else, I can give it away for, somebody gets to use it. I stopped and luckily went back. It was good reading before bed for a while. I didn't know why I stopped. Yeah, it's dawn. I usually shoot for an hour before I go to sleep. Me too. Making a point to be more consistent with it. Yeah, me too. So I was reading a book and I was reading like 2 or 3 pages a night, not too quickly. I used to read a book, it would launch and I read it in like would not sleep, read it in a day and a half, but then I'd have to wait another year for the next book. So what I've learned to do is to savor the journey and not rush through it. So I was reading this book 2 or 3 pages at a time, maybe a chapter at a time, and then I would put it down, then I'd get to a really good part and I'd read a bunch, then I'd stop, and then my problem is when it gets to the point of conflict, because there's always a point of conflict, that's when I'm like, "Oh, do I keep reading?" And I really should, because every time I push through it, it's always, I mean, these most books do not have bad endings. Most books have good endings. It's the journey. Um, yeah, I don't like waiting a year. Yeah. I wish I can do physical books, but I can't introduce more clutter without making a serious dent in my current clutter. So it's Kindle. I wish my problem with Kindle is I like to scroll on a digital media, and with the Kindle, at least my Kindle is a paperwhite, it just does a page over, and I'm not used to reading down pages anymore. So I'm hopefully with reading a book again, I will, when I go to my Kindle, I will, because I do have Kindle. I have Kindle Unlimited. I have digital books. I have books. It's just that I get frustrated with the how you swipe to get to the next page versus reading. I'm used to digital media going scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. So I'm hoping to break my habits of going back into reading like a page, like a book, you know? Um, and I still have a crap load of bags. I seriously have a crap load of bags. I actually have, I think there's 4 boxes in the hallway that came in today on top of the what Winnie sent me. So, yeah. Luckily, those 4 boxes are just 1 bag per box, but that's still 4 boxes, and they're big boxes because I like big bags. That's a problem. Um, I do Kindle, I just don't have room for any more books. Well, here's the books I'm getting because they're pretty current, I guess. They're more current than my other books, and they're the first of the series. My whole point is to just read them and see if I want to continue with book 2, and I'm gonna be giving them to my twin because my sister is a physical, as I said, voracious reader who likes books, but she started reading physical books so her children would see mom reading. Because all the kids would grow up doing was seeing mom like this. She was reading, but it was on her phone. So they changed their mindset to thinking books are interesting. She started reading physical books. She always read books to them when they were kids, but then they got over that, right? So they're in their iPads and whatever. So she would read physically. They see their mom reading for hours at night, right? So at one point in time, her kiddo, the older one, picks up a book and she wants to read it. And Jennifer was so happy. She was like, "You want to read a book? Which book? Would you like a book? Want to go to the bookstore with me?" I mean, seriously. Books, when I used to read 3 or 4 books at a time because when they would get mad at the storyline, I would switch books. Dee Dee, I do the same thing. I do the same time. I do it. I used to do that all the time. So now I'm trying to be a completist. I read a book or 2 more at a time. Hey, Chris. Yeah, we're doing great. I opened a huge bunch of bags from Winnie. They came from her house. Yay. We're all like, "Winnie, where are these bags?" 3 of them came from her daughter, which I love because those are some cool bags. And I really like having bags from Maddie and Carter because um they're cool. I think they're cool. Um anyhow. So anyway, we're talking books, and I ordered a bunch of books. I did not buy a bag today. One day at a time. One day I did buy perfume. Y'all know, okay, I failed on that one. I wasn't gonna buy the cupcake from the House of Siage, but that Mickey Mouse green one on sale was just more than half off, and I was like, I should not buy this. But then I was like, Jackie, let's buy it. And I did. I shouldn't have. I had a really rough week, but that's not an excuse. Hey, Happy New Year! Um, I didn't buy any silver today. Yes, small wins, small wins. Like, oh, so I was saying all the New Year videos that are coming out, like what my plans are for 2026, what am I buying in 2026, what's the new trends for 2026, blah blah blah. Year in review, what's my worst and best buy, how many things I bought. I don't have those videos. But I can't even tell you how many bags I've used, the most used, least used, because I don't have that number. And but what I thought was interesting, because Cassie Thorpe said so, and I can't remember, but a couple other bag people said so, that they think that 2026 is going to be the year of the high-end jewelry, and I think what, in my personal opinion, I think bag prices have gone to such ridiculousness increase in number. I mean, the Chanel's and the whatever, they're so expensive now that you're like, if I'm going to spend 10K, I might as well buy something that has some intrinsic value other than leather. So people are buying metals, which is gold and silver and jewels. And because at the very least you can hand that down a couple generations. The bag, not so much. Keith, I ended up getting the House of Siage, the Mickey Mouse cupcake is under the outlet section, and it's a bergamot men's, because they do Mickey or Minnie. The Minnie apparently sold out, but I like men's citruses and woods more than I like women's. That's my jam. It's very funny. My favorite perfumes, fragrances to wear are men's. My husband wears a woman's perfume. I think it's technically unisex, but it's marketed to women, and that's his favorite. And he wears that one, and I wear the men's. It's so funny. Um, so my savings goal for the new car, I've already transferred the dollars for this month into savings. Uh-oh. That's good, right? Yay! Um, that's great, Kathy. The channels and the whatevers. Yeah, I know. It's like, well, it's true. It's like, it's New Year's and what are we gonna buy? Like, I can't predict what I'm gonna buy. I don't know what's gonna come out. And even if I watch the fashion houses, I don't buy from that. Even the Coach stuff, I don't pay enough attention, because what goes down the runway doesn't always go down the production line. And I don't want to fall in love with a runway item and it never comes out. I'm just like, I'll wait for it to show up. It's fine. So I don't know what people are designing or what's going to show up. And I can tell you that 2025, I bought so many unicorns in my list of bags that I don't have a list of bags I'm looking for. Like, literally, um, years of, if I see that bag, I don't have that list. I really is gone. Is finished. Like all the unicorns, the Dooney and Burke Sorcerer's Apprentice, the T Rose Rogues, the Rogues. I might have the original first gen Rogue is still on the list, but that's just like a collection completist thing. It's not like, oh, I have to have a first generation Rogue. I'm very happy with the Rogues I have. I would love some of the new Rogues, but I'm not in a rush to buy them for $800. I would love the Mickey Mouse Rogue that's out. There's a couple of them. One's in Disney Springs, one's on Coach.com. There is that patchwork jean Rogue bag that I would kill for, but not for $570. If it goes through one more discount, maybe. Because, and you know what's funny? You know what James said? James says, Jackie, what sites do you need to get off? I said, Posh and eBay. He's like, okay. I would rather you buy a new bag every month and get off those two sites. Like, okay. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at, because I'm a voracious consumer. I see every cool vintage bag. I want to keep them. I want to rescue them. And he's just like, I'd rather you just buy a new one whenever you see one you like. I'm like, okay. So basically, turning a new leaf. Part of what I enjoy with your channel is whenever it's bags or other items that you purchase, our chats aren't. Oh yeah, the chats aren't predictable. And that's because I don't plan things. You know how people have plans and outlines and let me talk about this. Yeah, no. No. It is a stream of consciousness. I just talked to you guys. I've had a really crappy work week. It is deadline. I did not make the deadline. I am hoping by all hope and miracle I can make a Tuesday deadline, but I fluffed it to a Friday deadline. But I'm going to try my dangest to get it to a Tuesday deadline. So I will know Monday. Monday, when you see me again on this live, you will see whether or not I am grumpy or not. Because then I will know if I can make my deadline. Because it is seriously serious. We have so much work right now, and we had new hire start today. New hire is I worked for state government. His is the first time he's worked for state government. I'm like, oh, well, it is a whole different mindset if you've ever worked for the public and the private sector. The private sector is profit driven. The public sector is how to maximize the public dollar. Okay, it's a value to the public dollar. It's a whole different mindset, and it's a whole different way of doing things. So it's hard. I always like people like, well, have you worked for city government, state government, any kind of public nonprofit? Because this is where your mind has to go, because the public sector or the private sector where it was hustle, 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 we don't hustle. There's a process of a process of a process to make sure we are good custodians of taxpayer dollars, and that taxpayers have visibility to those taxpayer dollars, so watching tennis later today, says Grace. I work federal and I do not miss it. Says Pixie. Oh, Jackie, my panda bag arrived. Oh my gosh. So Grace has her Loewe panda bag. I have a Loewe panda bag. But Grace has, I don't know if you've seen her channel. She does a lot more Instagram right now. Grace Loves Fashion is the Grace we're talking about, who's Grace in the chats. She has a Loewe Calcifer, which is House Moving Castle, Studio Ghibli collaboration with Loewe, baguette. That's just fabulous. That's fabulous. Good night, Winnie. Jackie, my panda bag arrived. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Speaking of good night, I know I've only been on here for an hour, but I have to go eat dinner. I can already smell it. It's already done. I'm starving. It's been a very long day. I have a ton of stuff to do tomorrow. I need to pack up a bunch of boxes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to bed and wake up early and start packing everything because I have so much stuff to mail out. I don't want to mess it up. So anyhow, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll probably do a live tomorrow with my twin because there's no way if we're here and she's not too tired and we're not doing, because we are going to be going through storage units. If we're going to wing it, okay, we're going to wing it. But if we can, we're going to go live because Jennifer wants to go live. And actually, I promised her I'd open that box with her. So I'm going to have to put all those bags back in that box and have her go through it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Miss Winnie BLV, for all my cool gifts and things. And y'all are awesome. Thank you for my members and my friends. I am just tired. I am going to eat and go to sleep. Bye, guys.